Good morning, this chilly August. It's July. I really want July to come to an end, and yet it's still around 7th. It's very cold, very cold. I've changed also my jacket, so I have another heavy jacket underneath. So heading to Kibera for a job. So today we are out in the field. So I've set my map, I think 40 minutes away, going by the traffic, 19 kilometers. So that's the beauty of this. Should I call it GPS? But it's an Android Auto Apple CarPlay, because that's what it gives you. It just reflects the map from the phone. It gets insight from the phone. So now this is Apple CarPlay. So if I'm going to unfamiliar places and if the pin is accurate, it can actually now just follow the pin without having to stop and confirm direction from the phone or anything, or ask around, because now you're able to see where you're supposed to make the next turn. So that's the beauty of it, and it came very cheaply. I think I got it when there was an offer on AliExpress, so around $37. I think that's $7. I'll share a screenshot of the same so that now you also see, just for $37, and it does all this. I can also play music, so it has an SD card on the side, which you can store music and play as we proceed with the journey, and still also get notifications from WhatsApp. You can also receive calls, so I have an intercom that's connected to it. Then since now it's connected to my phone, so also receiving calls or even making calls if I want, I can do it through the same mechanism. And you can even play videos, though I wouldn't encourage that unless maybe you are stopping or you're not interested in checking the video but just listening to the sound while riding, because riding requires all your mind to be on the road. So it can do videos, it can do so it can actually act like a small screen. If you wanted to watch a movie and you are out camping, you can actually plug it from a place here and use a USB as a source of power, USB-C source of power, and continue watching your movies or videos while out camping, that you have actually saved now on the SD card. So you may also pair it with another Bluetooth speaker so that now the sound becomes more clear. From it has internal speakers, but then while out camping you won't be wearing a helmet now to use the intercom. So you can also pair it with another external Bluetooth speaker, or just use the speakers that come with it. So it's very cheap compared now to those expensive models, and it does the same thing, except now it doesn't have its own GPS, so you have to rely on the phone, of which that's the case everywhere I go. So provided there is internet, or you had already started that journey, so it will only update if at all the internet is intermittent. It will update wherever there is internet, then you proceed with your journey. I've also seen now it gives GPS speed. I don't know if you can see it. So there is also speed at the right corner there, and the general direction you're traveling. So like right now I'm heading east at 35 kilometers per hour. So heading east, 35 kilometers per hour. You have to turn on headlights, the auxiliary lights, to be seen, so that if somebody wants to make an abrupt turn, they can spot me by their side mirror without indicating that is. So back to the map can show you if there is an alternative route, so you make the decision while riding. An alternative route, the traffic situation, like right now this part is orange, so meaning some a bit light to heavy traffic in this section. It's a market area, so you expect the situation to be like that. At Rongai market, So you can actually now, so it's indicating like 7.9 kilometers to the Galleria roundabout from this point. So you can actually save and be also confident in the direction you're heading to. If at all it's a new area like today, then you'll be in a good position to know that you're on the right path with this GPS. So I think I was lucky. I've not seen the price going down for it lower than, but I'll put also a link from the same brand that I bought it. It doesn't have the name is EK something. I think you'll also see it down in the description, but it's very good with the Google Maps, with the music, with the videos. So you really get it's worth given that small amount that I had to part with to buy it. So next time I'll tell you about the other gadgets that I have, like the tire pressure monitor. Just a simple addition to make it easier to monitor the tire pressure and know if I need to add more pressure or not. So always alert on the road. You might think you have the way, but there's another car. Like this one is indicating, but there's no car. You can still escape. So temperatures might be in low below 20 degrees. I believe it should be below 20. So this is winter. Winter season is like this. So the beauty of being at the equator is that only temperatures drop, but then at the equator, but in the highlands, because you'll find in low places like Lodwar, Magadi, temperatures can get really hot. Wow. So I'll be there 19 minutes, 11 kilometers to go. So the beauty, you can actually relax knowing that you'll make it on time, or if there is any traffic build up in front of you, you're able to see it in real time instead of getting insight from Google through your ears, and you're riding that 6 minutes congestion, but you can't tell where the traffic build up will start. Wow. I think during this weather, if you're riding long distance, you also need some proper pants for wind protection, because wind is actually very cold, the breeze, so your legs get really cold right now. So my legs are cold because of the very cool breeze. So if it was a long journey, not 20 kilometers or something, so it will be proper to have some wind protection to ensure that all protected, because on the upper torso I think I'm properly protected, not feeling the cold. So I think there is some also traffic build up ahead here, but I should still arrive in good time. I really don't know what's happening. Some red spots, probably there was an accident or something. Wow. ECJ. So this is a roundabout, no traffic from the right. have gone through this. I think we are the faster route. Let me just proceed. I may take the other route now coming back. Just following the map. I'm almost there. I'm supposed to find a Shell petrol station there, so that's the waiting point for my other colleagues before you venture into Kibera. This is the Shell petrol station. the function for the day. So the map really helped. You can even just put the map and continue seeing where you're going, the road ahead. You can even put traffic, so that you can just be populating traffic even though you have not put direction, so that you see the traffic situation on your route as you're heading to where you're supposed to go. So the person leading this trip is really moving slow. Still in Kibera, going to station number 2. These roads really helped open up this place. I think there is this interlocking brick project, the house, they look nice. The proper metering of water, electricity, it looks nice. We have the technology, I believe, we have everything. So we only need goodwill from our leaders to improve lives, Kenyans, in all walks of life. So this watering system, the pipes on top from, so they supply water through most of Kibera, through overhead pipes. So still that improves lives, because now they have access to clean water. And I heard they pay 100 shillings per 1,000 liters, which now is still slightly more than the average payment for if somebody was to buy from Nairobi water. But it's better than now buying jerry cans 20 shillings per liter. 20 shillings per 20 liters for 20 shillings. So that now will translate to 1,000 shillings per 1,000 liters. So nearly 10%. So it's cheaper as well. I'm with the sweeper somewhere in Kibera, Soweto. I don't know. I've heard there also villages here. Katuekera. Oh, this is Katuekera area now. Hapa ni sawa? Ama kuna gari zinakuja hapa? Oyo maji? Ama niweke na huko juu? Haya. Yeza nini na hapa? Hata kupaka.